Hi there, and welcome to Storytime with Kay. Today we will read Libby Loves Science, Mix and Measure by Kimberly Derting and Shelli R. Johannes, and illustrated by Joelle Murray. This book was published by Greenwillow Books in 2021. On Saturday morning, Libby got up early. She fed her dog Sprinkles. Then she made her own breakfast. Today was a special day. Happy birthday, Sprinkles! Libby said, hugging her dog. What time is the puppy party? Asked Libby's mother. It starts in 2 hours, Libby said. Rosa is coming over now to help me get ready. I want to help too, said Leo, Libby's little brother. As soon as Rosa arrived, they got started. We need some doggy decorations, said Rosa. We need some doggy treats, said Leo. We need to make cupcakes for our guests, said Libby. Sprinkles wagged her tail. She was excited too. Libby and Rosa found the perfect cupcake recipe. The cupcakes looked fluffy and yummy. Each cupcake had a candy paw print on top. These are so cute, said Rosa. The friends read the list of ingredients. I'll get the sugar, flour, and baking powder, said Libby. I'll get the milk, vanilla, and butter, said Rosa. Leo knocked over the baking powder by mistake. What a mess! Leo, said Libby. The friends got out mixing bowls, measuring spoons, and measuring cups. Libby found the hand mixer. Let's bake, she said. Ruff, said Sprinkles. Libby read the recipe. First, we need to measure the flour, she said. Rosa picked up a measuring cup. She carefully measured 1½ cups of flour, then poured it into a bowl. What's next? Asked Rosa. Now we mix the other ingredients in a different bowl, said Libby. In a second bowl, Libby and Rosa mixed together 1 cup of sugar, 1/2 cup of butter, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and 2 eggs. Now what does the recipe say? Rosa asked. Libby read the directions. We have to mix all the ingredients and then stir in 1/2 cup of milk, she said. Make sure there are no lumps, said Rosa. Mixing is just as important as measuring, said Libby. The friends took turns mixing the batter until it was perfect. That looks good, said Libby. Yay! It's time to bake the cupcakes, said Rosa. Rosa put paper liners into the cupcake pan. The liners were decorated with paw prints. Libby spooned batter into each liner. She filled each liner halfway. She used only half of the batter in the bowl. Libby's mom put the cupcakes into the oven and set the timer. Are they done yet? Leo asked. The recipe says they need to bake for 20 minutes, Rosa said. Let's decorate for the party while the cupcakes are baking, Libby said. Libby, Leo, and Rosa strung streamers around the yard. They set up a doggy grooming station and a bubble bath machine. They set up hoops to jump through. They even made a special happy birthday sign. Leo poured doggy treats into bowls. Ding! The cupcakes are ready, Rosa said. Libby's mom pulled the hot cupcake pan out of the oven. Oh no, our cupcakes are flat, Libby said. And they're hard, Rosa said. They look like rocks, said Leo. They sure aren't fluffy, said Libby. What happened? Said Rosa. Libby noticed the spilled baking powder on the counter. "We forgot an important ingredient," she said. "Baking powder is what makes the cupcakes rise." "Do we have to start over?" asked Rosa. "I don't think so," Libby said. "We still have half the batter left." Libby and Rosa studied the recipe again. "It says to use 1½ teaspoons of baking powder," Rosa said. She reached for the measuring spoon. "Wait," said Libby. "We only have half the batter left, so we should cut that amount in half." "Good thinking," said Rosa. "Half of 1. What is half of 1½ teaspoons?" "I know," said Libby. "It's 3/4 of a teaspoon." Rosa measured the baking powder. Leo mixed it in with the batter. Libby's mom put the new batch of cupcakes into the oven. "Cross your fingers," Libby said. This time when the cupcakes came out, they were perfect. "Yummy," said Leo. "Everyone's going to love these," said Rosa. "We need to decorate them before our guests get here," Libby said. "They still need to cool," said Rosa. "We're running out of time." "Ruff," said Sprinkles. While they waited, Libby, Rosa, and Leo stuffed goodie bags for their guests. Each pup would get 1 chew toy and 1 doggy treat. And every friend would get a puppy sticker and a puppy pencil. Finally, the cupcakes were cool. Libby, Rosa, and Leo frosted each one. Then they decorated them with paw prints made of candy. They finished just in the nick of time. Minutes later, the guests arrived. The humans put on their party hats, and the pups wore their doggy bandanas. There was a lot of barking. There was even more wagging. The pups played Pin the Tail on the Cat. Sprinkles won. The pups played musical mats. Sprinkles lost. Some dogs were groomed. Some dogs took naps. The pups loved their treats, and everyone loved the cupcakes. "How did you make such fluffy cupcakes?" asked Libby's mom. "We mixed and measured," said Libby. "We frosted and decorated," said Leo. "Baking is so much fun," said Rosa. "That's because baking is science," said Libby. "And I love science." The end. Thank you for reading along. Be sure to rate and follow us for new episodes posted daily.